resilience. We are proud of who we are and what we do. We are a founding member of the Football League. We are 1884. We are positive, inspired and passionate. We are now. We are moving together. We are ambitious and driven. We are progress. We are change. We are prepared, honest and humble. We are the highs. We are the lows. We are the heartbeat of our community. We are the famous black and white. We are the dreams come true. We are the club of opportunity. We are the memories. We are the yet to come. We are Derby.
Complete faith in you lot as a group. The bench is significantly stronger than theirs and we'll make change when we have to. And I can't express it enough to you. You have to gas out, you have to be brave on set pieces, right? And I brought all them in the room, so I want you to look at them. Because they're the people that work hour upon hour upon hour trying to help you all the time. And they're the people that will be there at the end of it to congratulate you or to be sorrowful for you. But they're the people you're playing for. All the people on the fucking wing wall you're playing for. And you could achieve something great. You could. And all I ask is you give it your best. Give it your fucking best. If it ain't your day, fine. Get off. I'll send one of the game changers on. It's absolutely fine. But you have to start off with the mentality.
Hello and welcome to the preview show from RamsTV. Derby County return to action at Pride Park this afternoon. League One's form team looking to make it 6 wins in a row. They're hosting Wycombe today. There is a chance the Rams could finish the day second in the table. It's a very slim chance, I grant you, but the sign of progress that Derby made over the last few weeks are there for all to see. The Rams are 3 points behind second place Bolton. In fact, there's only 5 points separating the sides from second all the way down to 7th. Derby would need plenty of results to go their way today to break into the automatic promotion spots this afternoon, but stranger things have happened. They certainly have, and as I say, a sign of the direction that Derby are moving in at the moment. And Paul Warne even got some good news on the injury front this week. Liam Thompson and Callum Elder both back in training.
They'll train again today, like they've been out a long period of time. Like Tomo, I think, has been out 15 odd weeks, so training one day is possibly not enough to start him at the weekend. Callum's been out intermittently, so he needs some more training as well. So yeah, so they're both in. Robbo's back in today as well. JJ's in. Obviously, he's been in for a while now. I think Ryan will join in. This game will come too quick. I think he'll join in next week. And then it's just the longer term ones, which unfortunately we won't see till the new year.
How pleased have you been with sort of the resilience of the group overall and the way that everybody has sort of coped with losing individuals here and there?
Yes, it's been good. It's impressive, but this sounds really ungrateful, but they should be, shouldn't they? I mean, in fairness, if I was in the team, we were in the team and these three were injured, we'd be a bit like, well, great, that means I play. It's a selfish sport at times. I know there's a real good team ethic and team bond, but sometimes in adversity, people stand up. We've asked a lot of our senior pros, and that's what makes like the Connors, the Nats, the Collos, the Nelsons impressive that they've tempting fate, but been available for selection every week, and that's why you always need real solid citizens in your squad, because there will be times throughout the season where every club goes through it, where you get hit with injuries or suspensions or lack of form, and you just need some real consistent performers week in, week out, and we're blessed here that we've got some really good senior pros that have kept themselves in good nick.
Yeah, and you're on a really good run at the moment. The team seems really close. Which comes first, do you think? Does the sort of winning breed togetherness, or does the togetherness sort of breed performances?
I think winning brings happiness, doesn't it? And I say that for everybody, be if you work in the club shop or you turn up on the terracing, standing terracing at the weekend, whatever the case may be. Done my research. So I think it brings happiness, obviously, and if you're, whatever job you do, if, for example, you're a salesman and everyone reached their sales figures this month, a week in advance, everyone's buzzing. I'm not saying it's like that amazing film. What's that film I'm on about? You know, Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not saying it's as good as Wolf of Wall Street, sorry, yeah. I'm not saying it's that level. You can edit that out, I suppose. But I just think that winning gives you happiness, definitely. The other thing is that winning gives consistency. You can pick a similar team. Consistency then gets relationships on the pitch, gets understanding, and then that all goes together. But it's all driven by results. And I've said that from day one. I don't think we've ever been that bad in games, apart from a couple that I weren't happy with our aggressiveness in the game. But generally speaking, our performances have been really good, but our results haven't. So from people on the outside looking in, there's like this massive storm of doom, whereas everyone within the building, we realised where we were lacking. We were trying to improve all the time. I could see how well the lads were training. And sometimes the relationships weren't as solid as we like. And sometimes it comes down to simple moments, I've said to you loads of times, moments in the game. So if we're brutal at Leyton Orient, they had a moment in the game early on, they could have scored. They didn't. We had our first moment, second moment probably, and we took it. And sometimes it comes down to that. So I am obsessed with the culture of the club. Like when we sign anyone in January, I don't know if I'll ever get asked about any signings. Maybe not, no. But like they have to be athletic for me. But they have to have a certain personality and a buy into the culture. And I feel like the dressing room have really bought into the culture with all the staff here, inclusive of that, and collectively they've managed to get results. So I can't say that I don't think our performances are significantly better, but our results are. And it's just about, I've said this loads of times, just being consistent all the time, and hopefully the results will come. And fortunately at the moment we've had good results, but that won't help us going into Saturday. Saturday's a completely different challenge, a different game. You know, players coming back for Wycombe, it's always a tough game playing them. I've played them loads of times, so we'll have to be at our best again.
Paul Warne there, who's only actually beaten Wycombe once in his managerial career so far. We've talked about what a good run Derby are on. The opposite is true for Wycombe. Certainly in the league, their last League One victory coming all the way back on the 7th of October. The visitors now managed by club legend Matt Bloomfield.
You know, Derby County is a big football club, a huge football club with, you know, a big following. We know that we're going to be in for a tough afternoon. They're in good form, but we're looking forward to it. We've been working hard this week. We've had to dot ourselves around because of the weather. You know, we've been off to Burnham on the Astro. We've been down to Bisham and used their surface as well. So it's been good for us to prepare in different places and get ready for an away trip. You know, we've been in good form on the road in terms of our performances. We want to get more results and more points on the board, absolutely. But yeah, we're looking forward to it again.
Derby County in great form, but earlier in the season it was a different story, and I guess the point I'm making is that teams throughout the division will have moments of bad form and good form. Derby at the moment, we're catching them on a good wave. Yeah, it's the game, isn't it? There's no exact science to it. You know, I'm one who does look at the data. I do believe in the stats, and trying to get yourself, you know, as positive as you can in those areas is proven. The evidence is proven that, you know, you're more likely to pick up points than not. So I'm someone who does, but the thing with football, any sport, is that it comes in waves and it comes in form and it comes in good moments and bad moments. And they're in a good moment right now. So, you know, we're coming up against a good team in a good spot, and we have to be ready for the test on Saturday, which we will be. And Paul Warne's a great character, but he's repeated the trick of getting out of this division on numerous occasions as well. And with Derby County, I guess he's experiencing the pressure of doing so, but he's in a good shape at the moment to do it again. Yeah, a good man. I like Paul a lot. I think that I like what he stands for and his work ethic and what he did at Rotherham. I thought he did an incredible job there over a number of years. And he's obviously taken that to Derby as well. We know the financial backing they've got, the squad that they've got, the support base and everything. It's a big football club, but yeah, he's a good man. He works extremely hard and he's got them in a good spot.
top. So it's exciting for us to go and test ourselves against them.
And from a personal point of view, back to Pride Park, the scene of your last ever professional goal.
Tackle, wasn't it? Yeah.
They all count.
I have got proof that it wasn't over the line before I touched it. I told Tom about that today. It wasn't. It's obviously a place that holds good memories, fond memories for me. You know, I worked extremely hard over my career to get myself to a chance to play in the Championship and to go and score a goal, albeit from a very small distance. You know, something I'm proud of because I worked so hard to get there. You know, you talk about what do you need in this game to succeed. It's about hard work, resilience, mental strength, to keep bouncing back from disappointments and setbacks. You know, in football you need talent, of course you do, and you need abilities to get yourself to a level, but you look at people who have long careers, they all got the same mental strength and resilience to keep going and going and going. So yeah, it's a scene that I'm really proud of, to go and get that one goal that I got there and to play in the Championship at a late age, and all those qualities you need in management as well as playing. So yeah, we're ready.
Matt Bloomfield there, whose side actually started the season really well, but they're now 6 points clear of the relegation zone. Back when they beat Fleetwood 4-1 in October for their last League One win, they were actually above the Rams in the table. They have tasted victory within their 8-match winless run in the league though, but those have come in the FA Cup and EFL Trophy. In that competition they're through to the last 16 after beating Fulham's under-21s. Derby hoping to extend Wycombe's winless run in the league today. Now, you might have noticed it's Christmas party season, and Derby's players had their Christmas outing last weekend after the victory at Leyton Orient. You might have seen some of the photos and some of the efforts on the fancy dress front from the boys, including Curtis Nelson's attempt.
I was Barbie, Ken and Barbie, with James Collins, we just thought we'd go as a duo, and he said it was on the telly. Well, he went to see it in cinema, so he thought it'd be great fun to go to the roller skating scene. I obliged happily. So
it was his idea, just to be clear.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was joined. I didn't say no. So yeah, it was good fun.
Some good costumes, some not so good. Who impressed you from your teammates?
I was quite impressed with mine and James. Actually, we put a lot of effort in. Nats was good, obviously full NFL. Connor, full Deliveroo. We had Papa John's, delivery man, who obviously they got asked quite a few times, where's the Papa John's stand, or who are you delivering to, which was quite good. I thought Runes looked quite good as Elf. We had quite a few good ones, good effort, great effort all around, I think.
The fans have loved to see it all on social media and see you guys out enjoying yourselves. Do you feel as though you really have sort of come together as a group now?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've had that from the beginning, to be fair. Obviously, we went out to Spain early doors, so I think we've always had that togetherness, I think, but it's just been quite limited, I guess, to have a night out as a team, because then you know what the fixture list is like, and then we have had like the international breaks, but that's like downtime, family time, I guess. So it's not really been like lad specific, I guess, in that sense.
You think it was in Spain then when it all started to come together for you?
Yeah, obviously we were missing like one or two players. Obviously the few came in after that, but for the majority of the group, yeah, I think that's where we bonded.
And is it the hard work together, the spending time together? Where does sort of that crucible of togetherness come from?
I think it's a blend of everything. Like you said there, like spending time together on and off the pitch, and to be fair, we've got a good school on Call of Duty at the moment, which is quite good, which is taking up a bit of time in the evening. So yeah, it's nice just to do something a little bit different other than just the football.
And of late, things have really come together for you all on the pitch as well. The mood in that dressing room must be fantastic just now. Yeah,
mood is good. I wouldn't say it's like overconfident. I don't think we've kind of stayed at a low level, but I think we're in a good place, I guess, mentally, physically. So I think it's just key that we keep going.
Has there always been belief that you could go on this sort of winning run?
Yeah, I think it's just been a case of doing it. I think once we got that back to back at the start of this one, obviously, I think that's been the kind of catalyst for it.
And you try and keep it going again on Saturday here at Pride Park Stadium. Do you sort of feel at the moment as if it doesn't matter who you play because of the groove that you've got yourselves into?
I wouldn't say it doesn't matter who we play. Obviously, every team brings a different challenge, so it's important that we don't go into like Wycombe on Saturday the same as you went into Orient last week. So it's I think obviously we're in a good place, but it's important that we always turn up and we always perform.
And just on you started every game in the league. I think you've played more minutes than anyone in the league, including goalkeepers, which is some achievement. How pleased are you with how well things are going for you at Derby?
Yeah, happy. Obviously, it's good to be playing so many games. It's just keep yourself fit. Obviously, you have to look after your body the right way, do the right things. So obviously, make sure that you're available to be selected each week, week in, week out.
I think if we took a vote right now, Curtis Nelson would be right up there as a potential Rams player of the season. Everyone in action in League One this afternoon, including leaders Portsmouth away at Shrewsbury. 4 of the top 6 are at home today, with Bolton hosting Bristol Rovers, Oxford welcoming managerless Burton Albion, and Stevenage taking on Exeter. They are struggling as well. Well, the promotion standings could look very different by 5 o'clock, but Portsmouth will still be top whatever happens. Barnsley will be hoping to move into the playoff places at the expense of either Oxford or Derby. Wycombe will hope the gap between them and the relegation zone doesn't shrink any further today. Fleetwood the only side in the bottom 4 with any chance of getting out of danger this afternoon. So that's how things stand ahead of this one. Derby County hosting Wycombe Wanderers here at Pride Park Stadium. The game is available to RamsTV viewers overseas. Get your Game Pass at dcfc.co.uk. We'll be back here with reaction, of course, in the Derby debrief after the game as well. So do join us for that. And today we'll see safe standing in effect at Pride Park for the very first time. Stay tuned for a little bit more information on that. But for now, goodbye. Hello and welcome to Pride Park Stadium. If you have a ticket in the upper tier of the south stand or upper section of the southeast corner, you're in a designated safe standing zone, and there's a few things you need to know. Your ticket is for an allocated space, and you do still have a seat available if you do want to sit down. But unless you're moving to or from your spot, please do not move around in the safe standing area. Your ticket is for your space and nowhere else. Always have your ticket available. You could be asked to show it every time you return to your seat or for extra checks during the game. Do not stand or climb on the barriers or on your seat. Don't stand in the gangways or the stairs to watch the match either. And always follow the instructions of the stewards and all other staff at all times. They are here to keep you safe. Thank you and enjoy the game.